So what causes rubber plant leaves to curl? Leaf curling usually happens when the plant is not getting enough water. This can be due to underwatering or from overwatering that caused root rot, leaving too few healthy roots to absorb moisture. Along with watering, the amount of sunlight also plays a major role. It may sound a bit confusing. How do you figure out what's wrong with your plant? Well, there can be different reasons behind the same problem. Plants show almost everything through their leaves. If your plant is happy and healthy, its leaves will look firm and green. But if something is wrong, the first signs usually appear as curling, drooping, yellowing, or browning. When we see these warning signals, we need to figure out what's lacking or what's in excess based on the plant's needs. For example, have you been watering too much recently? Repotted it? Or is it getting less light? When you look more closely, you'll notice slight differences in symptoms. For instance, drooping along with curling and wet soil usually means too much water. Curling with dry soil usually means lack of water. Inconsistent watering also causes curling. It's very important to understand when to water and how much to water. Never water on a schedule because weather changes affect how quickly soil dries out. A good rule is to let about 50% of the soil dry before watering again. It's better to underwater than overwater because once roots start rotting, it's very hard to save the plant. And always use room temperature water. What about brown, crispy edges? That's often a sign your rubber plant has stayed dry for too long. While they like the soil to dry slightly between waterings, leaving them dry for extended periods can make the leaf edges crisp up. If you see this, it's time to adjust your watering routine. Also, check if the soil is absorbing water properly. Sometimes it becomes hard and repels water instead of soaking it in. Light and placement matter too. If the plant is getting too little light and the soil stays damp for long periods, that's not good at all. Place it where it gets plenty of bright light. More light encourages bigger, healthier leaves and faster growth. But avoid harsh midday sun. It can scorch and curl the leaves, leaving brown patches. Repotting and temperature changes. If you have recently moved the plant, repotted it into a larger container, or if the weather has suddenly warmed or cooled, leaves may curl as a stress response. Both extreme heat and cold disturb the plant's water balance. Drafts or cool windows can also shock the plant. Rubber plants prefer bright, indirect light, but avoid direct afternoon sun as it can cause heat stress. Humidity. If your indoor air is dry, use a humidifier. Place bowls of water near the plant or mist the leaves occasionally. Pests. Always check for pests like mealybugs or spider mites. These insects suck the plant's juices and cause leaf curling. Look on the underside of leaves. If you find any, identify and treat them accordingly. The key is to keep your rubber plant in a stable environment. With some care and small adjustments, its leaves should return to being smooth, healthy, and vibrant again. Hope you like the information. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more houseplant care videos.